Hi guys, welcome to the Truth Podcast. My name is Chidexi, and today I am not alone. I have a guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Hi.
Hello, my name is Victor. They call me Pharaoh. I'm a businessman, investor, philanthropist.
Tell them what you do.
What do? I do a lot of things actually. I'm a proper Igbo boy, you know. So I'm an artist, a tattoo artist. I have a farm. I have hospitality, real estate, logistics. You know, we're just everywhere. You know, that's what I do.
He's just a proper Igbo guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for coming today.
Yeah,
and
you're
let
welcome.
me tell you, this whole year, you're my first male guest.
Wow.
Yes. So thank you. I've been bringing women this year. So today, guys, we want to talk on the topic, the 2024 dating pool, because to me, I feel like it is so messed up. I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on, rather, but it is so messed up, especially for we, the single Pringles. So I'm going to ask you my very first question. What do men really want?
That's a tough
From
question.
women.
What do men really want? First of all, before I answer that question, I just want to say something. There are a lot of relationships, there are a lot of friendships and marriages that are working.
Let's put it out
Social media makes it feel like everything is going wrong. Yes, we have the messed up culture, but I still believe that things are still working for a lot of people. People are finding a way to make things work. So I'll go back to the question. What do men really want? First of all, I think what men want in a relationship or in women have not changed for centuries.
Okay.
We remained the same.
Ever the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I can't answer for every man, but when it comes to a collective as men, I feel like the first thing that is most important to a man is respect and tolerance.
Okay.
Respect, and I'll put tolerance as a sub to
Because that
respect.
tolerance now made it look like, you mean we should tolerate things that our grandparents tolerated? What do you mean by tolerance? What do you mean by that?
Tolerance means that there's room for errors, there's room for imperfections, and they should be not accepted, but they should be, they can be worked on with care, love, and with respect. With respect. You can be saying the right thing to a man, but saying it in a disrespectful way. And remember, the first thing that a man wants from you as a woman is respect. Respect is above love for a man. In fact, for a lot of men, we don't believe in love, for real. The way you show, or the kind of love that we believe in, comes with how well you can respect us, because that is in our nature, I believe. Yes.
Okay. Well, they say there's a man for every woman, a woman for even the people that are really stubborn, Sometimes men understand that, some people, it's not like they want to disrespect you, but their tone. And also when women are angry, can you reduce the need for wanting respect, because the tone of her voice might not be a little bit respectful because she's angry?
I think it depends on the man. As a man, I believe that you should check your woman. Yes. And if I get into a new relationship, the first thing I do, once I sight any form of disrespect, I will, very softly and calmly talk to the lady, tell her that, hey, the way you spoke to me, I don't like it. Can you watch your tone a little bit while you're talking to me? So it depends on the pace. The problem is that we have a lot of simp men these days that, first of all, they do anything to get a woman. So when they get the woman, they are now held ransom. That, okay, they are so scared to lose that woman. A proper man is not. It's what makes you a proper man is that you are not scared to lose a woman at any time. If she cannot continue to be the woman you need her to be, a proper woman, and if you're a reasonable man yourself, then you should let her go. It's simple.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Okay, oh, you're making me. Is it that I am bad? Okay, my second question is, why do men date baddies and then go ahead to marry girls without those curves and those baddie futures?
All right. Why do men, date and baddies and
marry the exact opposite?
Opposite. Okay, because for men, first of all, we are very logical beings. We're very logical. We don't do a lot of things with so much emotions in them. So we understand that, first of all, we have a mandate to continue the lineage. You understand? So a lot of things we do as men is that, okay, for the next generation, we are thinking about how the next 500 years is going to look like, and we are preparing right now. That is how we have been preparing from the beginning of time till this point. So for men, we love to have our fun with the baddies, and when we're ready to get serious, we go with a girl that is proper and all of that.
When you say proper, what do you mean?
When I mean proper, I mean a feminine woman, a woman that have respect for herself and for her. A woman that has respect for herself and for her family and for the man. Because I don't think any girl that have respect for her family name would come out in the public wearing nets and her nipples showing or something like that.
I thought you guys love that.
We love it for fun. We don't love it to be. See. Let's debunk this. Women are not doing BBLs wearing, skimpy clothes for us. They are doing it for themselves.
Thank you for
those girls.
Thank you for this.
Those girls are marketing themselves.
That's not what I meant.
So I know that's not what you meant, but I'll tell you the truth. Those girls are marketing themselves. They know what men react to. So if they wear those kind of things, they know the kind of men that will come to them. Those girls are not looking for a relationship. They are looking for people that will do a quick thing with them and give them money.
Let me go and delete one of my videos. That's what people think.
Let me say something. Not everybody, right? But a huge percentage of the females that we dress in such manner are for the streets. Like they are public use, if I may say. So any girl that is serious to settle down, to get married, is not going to be wearing all of that, because hardly any man will want to see his wife in those kind of attires and all of that. So they are not doing it for the men. They are doing it for what will come to their pocket. I hear a lot of times ladies are saying that, they did BBL for themselves, for their confidence and all of that.
Yeah.
But a lot of those girls, before and after the BBL, maybe, okay, let me not call it straight out prostitution, but like say this girl came to your house and when she's going, at least as a lady, you want to give her something little. Usually you used to give her 50K, right? All of a sudden, after the BBL, she comes and she's saying she's demanding for 500K because she has enhanced her body. So did she really do it for the men, or did she do it to get more money?
That's a whole different topic, because if that girl is your girlfriend, you're not obliged to give her money when she's leaving.
Okay.
Right? And if she's demanding for a certain amount, then you guys are not dating. You're doing transaction. And if it's a transactional business, then you give her money's worth. Her body's worth.
Her body's worth.
Yeah, because everybody,
so just because she did a BBL, now she wants more.
If it's not your babe, what are you even doing with her?
I can have a friend with benefits. I can have friends that we get down once in a while. I can have F buddy, so okay, even there are girls that you can start talking to as a guy, and you guys are not serious yet, but you guys are enjoying sexual
Yeah, but then
privileges.
there's no payment in such. You know, when you can, a girl, like, really, when you're dating a guy, you can demand for money. You can ask, maybe not demand. You can ask, oh baby, I want to make my hair. I want to do this. I want to do that. Oh, I need money to fuel my car or even to transport. Right? There is a tag to that money. But then when a girl is now asking after you people are done and leaving, don't you think that's transactional?
It's always transactional. Relationships are always, even your marriage is transactional, right?
Oh
It's
my
a give
God,
and take
Pharaoh.
thing. But what I'm saying is that it's always transactional. But for marriages and relationship, it's more private and all of that. But girls that are just transactional, those ones, they can. It's a business for them, so they have open shop, so they can sleep with 10 guys in a week and get money from them and all of that, right? So all I'm saying is that, first of all, I made a video about this on my TikTok. Define what you are doing with this guy. So there are girls that have, you met in the club or you met in the bar. Usually they will come to you when they see that you're looking good, you're vibing, you're buying good drinks. They will come to you and vibe with you and be like, and remember, you're drunk, you guys are drunk and all of that. They will be having, wonderful conversations with you. Oh, tell you, oh, let's go home, it's fine. You go home with that person, you guys get down thinking that, okay, all is well.
You want to blame this on drink?
Wait,
really?
relax. It's not blaming it on drink. Because I lived in the States for like 6 years. In America, is a place where a girl can just see you at the bar and say, oh, they even walk up to you, you look good and all of that. What's up? You go get down with the girl. She's not expecting anything for you. She's not expecting transport for you. She's not expecting anything. And she might even see you in school the next day and she acts like she doesn't even know you.
Wow.
You understand? So they don't demand anything from the guys. You understand? So sometimes I have that mentality, and then personally it have not happened to me, but it have happened to some of my friends, and some people in my DM message me and say, this thing you said, it happened to me. So the girl you guys go back home, you both have sex, and then in the morning she's like, my money is 500k, my money is ₦1 million, and all of that. And then they will want to embarrass you, make noise, so that you'll be like, oh, I don't want the neighbors to hear, and all of that. Then you pay that money.
This really happens.
So this happens for real. This happens for real. And when I posted that video, a lot of girls were like, oh, why would you want to take a girl, to your bedroom after a first date? And I'm like, it's let me not say normal, but it's a phenomenon. It happens. I can take a girl for a date and we are feeling ourselves. We are getting to that level of, okay, we can just have this thing real quick, no wasting time. We are both vibing. You understand? We are both adults. We are vibing, and I don't understand why is a man and a woman going to have sex. Both of them are having sex, but one person have to be the one paying the other person for it. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But yeah, wow. So these things happen.
This table, you want to break it? In fact, it shattered.
It shatters. Let it shatter. Let it burn.
Oh, okay. Well, my next question is, why is it hard to find love in this generation?
It's hard to find love because it used to be that people use things and value people. Now people value people and use things.
Now people value
things. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, so finding love in this generation is hard because it used to be that people used to use things and value people, but now people value things and use people. Yeah.
Okay. That's what let it sink in first. But hold on a minute. Go back. How is that true right now that people use people?
People don't value other people's feelings these days. They just care about what they want. This goes for both genders. There are a lot of guys out here that you don't even care what this girl is going through, her pains. You don't listen to her. you need to understand how a woman operates. You understand? You need to you need to really, get in tuned with the person that you're in a relationship with, right? Again, for the ladies also, they need to understand how men operate, not how men should operate, or how they feel in their head that a man needs to operate.
It's how do men operate?
Reality of men. It's funny. I've been on several sets of podcasts, and this question you asked first, like, what do men want, was asked, and there were 3 men in the panel, and we all said similar things. And we asked the lady on the panel, what do men want? And she just said the direct opposite of what we like. We are telling you what we want. And every average man is going to say the same thing. But I think ladies are they have this picture in their head of what they need a man to be. And sometimes is delusional.
Hey, the Lulu is our Solulu.
It is. And this is vice versa. It go for there are some guys that really feel like a lady should be this and that. You don't want your lady to work, but you want her to provide 50% and all of that. Those kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So let's go back to the question. What was the question again?
Why is it hard to find love?
Yeah. Apart from people trying to use people right now, everything have become monetized. Money. It's hard for you to find real love, because the truth is that a lot of people are just looking for what they can get. Sorry to say, especially the female gender. They are looking for what they can get. Then a lot of guys are not mature in their thinking and in their mindset on how to handle a woman and handle themselves in a relationship. So I think that's one of the problems we have.
Okay.
A few of the problems we have.
Before we get into the part that, me, I will say my mind, let me round up the question section. The last question I have is, does love and money go hand in hand? Like, do you understand? Or I should break it? I want to break it down.
I get.
Okay.
Love and money, yes, they go hand in hand. Honestly, I advise young men, this might be brutal, but if you don't have enough money to take care of yourself and a woman, please leave women alone. Very important. I'm not saying that when you finally get the money, you go and be stupid with your money and trying to show that you have money. No. But if you cannot afford the basics, and one thing that is most important is that also get a contented woman, because I run a men's mental health consultation. I'm a lifestyle and men's coach. A lot of men come to my DM. I do therapy for men, and my dear, it's crazy out there for men. I would just say that.
For men?
Yes, it is. Sometimes a lot of men don't talk.
I know that.
And the truth is that I've seen a lot of men trying to do a lot for women, and you can imagine someone spending over 10 million naira to start up a business for a lady, but still she was caught, trying to do a hookup with another guy for 80K.
Hook up?
Yeah. So here's the thing. First of all, the kind of woman that you choose to date is important. When we're talking about men, as a man, you need to distinguish that this girl is for fun. This girl I can take serious. You need to distinguish that. It's important, because a girl that have turned her body into a business, if this one come with 1 million naira, she will take. If this one come with 500, she will take. If this one, in her head now, it's not that, okay, I have 1 million naira, this should be okay for me, and this guy can still do the same. In her head is that this one brought 1 million, this one brought 500, this one brought 200, so I have 1.7 now. So that is it. So I've seen a lot of men, I've talked to a lot of men that went through all of this. You understand?
I thought the opposite was the case, that you can do everything for a girl, but if she doesn't love you, she would still go with that broke guy that she loves. I didn't know that you could be doing everything and she would still go and do hookup.
As I said, it depends on the person. That's why I say get a contented woman. And the way you know a contented woman, you as a guy, you need to watch her, how she behave, how she spends, how she try to manage things, how she try to manage resources. I've been with women that, there was a time I wanted to buy a car, and this girl was like, wait, hold on, babe. She went and she did some research and all of that, and I bought that car 4 million naira lesser. So tomorrow, if that girl wants 2 million naira, I can dash her. Because she's interested in my growth and she's interested in us saving money and do something with it and all of that. Yeah.
Okay, enough of the question. Let me say my mind.
All right. I love the way she framed the card. It's time for bars.
It's time for the real talk. That one is just let's follow procedure. Okay, so I want to say this before I get to you.
Yeah.
You know how women, they always say, oh, pray to marry a man that loves you. It's kind. Very important to marry a man that loves you. But I don't think they tell women the another side of it, which is another truth of it. Pray to marry a man you love. I have realized you don't grow in love in marriage. I have friends that are going through divorce right now. In fact, two of my very close friends is even messing up with my mental health. And they have one thing in common. They both thought they would love the person in the marriage. And they always tell me, Chidima, don't make my mistake. Make sure you love the person you want to get married to. It is not enough. You know how people would say, I would love you for both of us. I would love you for the two of us. If a man can love you like he wants to, he can die for you. But if you don't love him, it will still not be enough, because love, the Bible says, love covereth multitude of sin. If a woman loves you, she will hide your shame. She will hide a lot of things. She will endure. You see that endurance that you spoke of will come in place. She would forgive a lot. She would consider a lot. But if there's no love, any little thing triggers her. Any little thing, she will be comparing. She will be agitated. She will be irritated. So I want to say, these women, ladies, even as you want to marry, even as we want to marry men that love us, please also love that person. Of course, the man should love you more. If he loves you 80%, at least love him 50%. Love him. Don't go and be waiting to love somebody in marriage, because honestly, I have been in both sides of the coin. I've been with someone that, because of the money, I thought that, oh, don't worry, with money you will love. And the person might give you 5 million today. You are happy today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. And then the next week, you are empty. Money cannot fill some void. There are some feelings money cannot give you. Do you understand? And then there's another person that might not give you that much, but you are content. The love is so, you're happy. There's a difference between happiness and joy. I don't know if I'm speaking English.
Yeah, you're correct. So can I just come in here? First of all, you spoke about your two friends. So what compelled them to go into a marriage with people that they don't love?
My dear, sometimes some people are so caring. Okay, there's a difference between you care about someone, you like someone, and you love somebody.
Okay.
Those are three different things. I can really care about you, care for you, like you, but the likeness is not up to that very intense love that I have experienced before. You understand? So yeah.
So they got to the level of marriage with people because those guys could provide for them, and
Or maybe because they care about the
cared
person and
about
they
the
felt
per-
that it's going to grow.
I don't think for women around, right now, at least the topic is about 2024. So for the past 50 years, I think a lot of things are becoming monetized. People are getting into relationships because of what they can gain from it, especially financially for women. Some guys do it too. They go target rich women in their 40s, 45, 50s, and then, they want to suck them dry. It happens both, but mostly it's more common with the female. Now, and I will tell you something now. I tell guys the opposite of what you said. You said the guy should love the woman more. I think the woman should love the guy more.
Even my mom said, marry somebody that loves you more.
Let me explain. First of all, you don't want a loving guy. You want a responsible guy.
I want both.
Yes. What I mean is that the responsible nature of the man needs to be higher than the loving nature. Because if a guy loves you 90% and he is responsible 20%, you are not going to love that guy. No matter the love he's showing you. So you want a guy that is responsible 90%. That is a real man. He can love you. I don't believe love is just like 10% in a relationship. The other percentage of what we have in a relationship is commitment, is dedication, is the ability for a man not to be happy, but he says, my children have to eat. Whether I and the mom are fine or not, whether we are divorced, whatever, my children have to be okay. This woman that is taking care of my children have to be okay. That is the responsibility we are talking about. You want a responsible man, not a loving man. You want a tolerant man, not a tall man.
Ooh, but you're tall.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
you're opening up some things that I've never heard.
Yeah, I think the woman need to love more. Why I think so is that, first of all, women are the pickier gender.
But this generation,
you are the pickier gender.
But men these days pick more.
No, I think women are still pickier. We can say what we say, but at the end of the day, women, first of all, as a woman, you have more options.
Really?
Yes, you do.
I've never heard this.
You do have more options. Do you know why? As a nice lady that you are, you walk down the streets. Before you get to Fola or Shibo, I bet you about 5 guys will try to take your number, will try to talk to you. You understand? So for a man, I can walk the whole of Lekki Phase 1 to the mainland. And no lady will stop and say, hello, beautiful, handsome boy, fine guy. What are you doing? Can I take you to your destination? Can I take you somewhere? So women have more options. If I open your DM now, I'm sure I will see tons of guys trying to get at you. Even for a top tier man, it has even been proven in research that top tier men, like models and all of that, they are like they get lesser DMs than average girls. That is just average looking girls get more DMs.
So should we all
model.
agree that it's a woman's world, or is it still a man's world?
It's always a man's world. It's always
now,
a man's world.
You see?
But it's always a man's world, but it will be nothing without a woman. So this is why we need to coexist. You know, I feel the greatest energy on earth is when the masculine energy, a proper masculine energy, meets a feminine energy. Like it creates magic, right? So that is it. I think a woman is pickier. She's pickier. A lot of times, guys get what they get. Women get what they want.
No way.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
As a woman, you're speaking in your perspective. Let me say in the woman's perspective. Women, of course, we have a lot of options. But the question is, there's this one that we want. Does that one want us?
Why do you want one?
Well, how many should you have?
That's the problem. You know, that's a delusional. A a lot of women, they want the 10% of men, right? You want that. But guess what? You can still get the 10% of men, but you cannot get them to commit to you. That is where the clause is. So, for example, you can be a nice girl and you walk into a club and you go and sit in the VIP section where the top men are, the men with the money and all of that. If you play your cards well, you can spend a week with one of those top men. You understand? But can he commit to you? That's why they say women hold the key to dating and getting men that they want, but men hold the key to who they marry.
Yeah. And that is why, you see, I love what you said, because that is why we are not, it's not about picky. It's about, even if we like you, if you don't, we can't propose to you. If you don't want to marry us, there's nothing we can do about it.
What you do is that as a woman, if you play your card well to a good man and reduce the delusion and value yourself how you actually are, not what you think you are in your head. A lot of women, you go around and ask women 10 out of 10, what do you rate yourself? From 0 to 10, and a lot of people will be saying they are 11, they are 10 over 10. You're being delusional. I understand that you have to be confident in yourself, but for real, you are not all that. You are not.
Please.
You're not. The problem with modern day dating is that one of the problems is that a lot of women think they are more valuable than they actually are.
But let me tell you. Let me stop you. You can pick your call. Let me stop you right there, right? Nobody can place a value on you. You place your value, and whatever you place on it, that's how people will take you. If I say, I'm telling you the truth, it's like a production.
You can place a value on yourself and say that right now you worth maybe $10 million right now. Or if a guy needs to take you on a date, he has to spend maybe $1 million for that date. So that is you saying that. So to a guy, he will look at it and be like, I'm the one to pay for this. Is this really worth it? So what a lot of women are doing, they are placing values on themselves that, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't love yourself. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take care of yourself.
Finish. Yeah. So when you place a value on yourself, the next thing you do is you start working to getting to that value, right? It's like Gucci. Right now, nobody prizes Gucci. Nobody goes there to bargain. Because they have put they've raised their standards so high, number one, and they have placed a tag and a price on themselves. You can't tell them otherwise. That's how it is. Me now, if I say I'm a 10 over 10, right? There is not, if you like, let your wife or your girlfriend be Mami Water, be as fine as whoever. It's how I see myself that I'm saying. I don't care who is finer. I don't care who is better. It's me. And you know what now happens? Because I placed myself on that pedestal, everybody, you attract what you are. I begin to attract the kind of people that see me in that way, because I begin to move in that way. I begin to position myself in that light. Do you understand? It's not... See, do you see girls that are really not fine, but they are the kind of men that they are getting?
Because those girls have value inside of them.
That is it. You place your value on yourself.
So the problem now, you're talking about Gucci. The problem now is that a lot of girls are Abba-made and they are taking themselves as Gucci.
How do you know? Because
how will I know is that if I have a conversation with you for 5 minutes, I'll know how your brain works.
Oh yeah.
There are some of these girls that you're talking to them, even guys too. There are guys that when I hear them talk, I will just be like,
You're right. Oh yeah.
If it's not for the money, this girl will not be with you.
Ooh-wee! Oh my God. Let me tell you.
You understand?
I think the real problem of this generation, for me, I'm a smart person, and I'm not even saying it because I'm prizing myself high. I am smart. And how did I know? Because of the people I'm beginning to meet. And when I have conversation with you, I'm wondering, where did you come from? What is this? Like, what is this? And smart people are attracted to smart people. Everybody that is very intelligent and is with someone that is not, there's something else that attracted that person.
But guess
and
what?
it won't last.
Do you know that when two smart people are in a relationship, it doesn't last long?
No, it does.
It doesn't.
It
I'm,
does.
I'm
It's
telling
like
you,
fire.
go and watch.
Iron sharpened
It's
iron.
not about,
It's like,
see,
I'm telling you.
let me tell you something. I'm not saying that you have to be dumb to be in a relationship. But if two people are so smart and they always feel like they know it all, those relationships, they don't really work.
Okay, smart.
You understand?
Is
They
not,
have to be one person that is, mellow. They have to be one person that is, sometimes
See, let me tell
you
you,
guys can switch that role.
I will switch. I will
Okay.
cut you off. Smart doesn't mean you knowing it all. No, it's not. Anybody that claims to know it all is a fool anyway, right? Like me, I love to learn. If you can teach me, if I can learn from you, I swear to God, I'll fall in love with you, because I love to learn. Every day, I want to learn new things. I want to learn things that I don't know. I want to learn about tech. I want to learn about life. I love people that research a lot, right? The thing, because I might not have the time to do all the research. You have done it. Teach me.
Okay.
Right? It doesn't mean I'm not smart. It's just that you are more exposed. You are more smart. You are smarter than me. Right? It doesn't reduce my smartness, and I don't want to know everything.
All right, let me put it this way. I think there's a level of ignorance that a man needs from a woman.
Yeah.
There's a level of I don't know how to do this that a man needs from a woman.
That's exposure.
So the truth is that that's why you see a lot of these women that are so successful in business, that know it all, that have their shit put together. A lot of them are single. You understand? A lot of them are single. And don't tell me that, the men should upgrade themselves to this, to that. The truth is that, I said it before, what men are looking for in women have been same for a long time, for generations. Women, it's called the hypergamy, right? Women want men that are higher than them in every aspect. So it's so funny where we have a gender that wants the other person, their significant other, to be higher than them, but yet they want to also be equal, and yet they also want to be above. And let me say this for this podcast: women are not looking for equality; they are looking for superiority.
Oh,
right
now. way! I would debunk that.
That is the truth.
Why would we look for superiority?
You guys, women are looking for superiority these days. Women are not even looking for equality, because the truth is that, okay, you want equality to be in the workplace, for example, to be paid same salaries and all of that.
Oh yes, because we do the same work.
Because you do the same work. So why is the man having to take the responsibility for the home and all of that? Especially African women. I will give kudos to the American women. Like, they are okay with going 50-50. Personally, I don't like 50-50. I don't like 50-50. But if you want us to be equal, can we be equal in all aspects of life?
Will you also carry the next child? When
What's
I
that?
carry the first child, would you carry the second child?
You have your roles to
That
play.
is the thing. If there's
Fine.
roles, then why do you want us to be sharing 50-50?
Would you build the next highway that the government wants to build?
Do you want to be in government? That's different from family.
You didn't get me. You talked about pregnancy, and I'm talking about the next bridge that they want to build on top of the ocean. How many women will be there building it?
I hope you know this generation, if they can, they would. If a woman has the expertise, she would.
Who didn't give the woman the expertise? What stopped you? I want to see 1,000 women on the construction site protesting that they want to be workers. You don't want to do that. Do you know how many men die when a bridge is constructed? Nothing less than 10 people will die. Same way women go into the labor room and some of them will die. So we all have our hardship in life, but why is it that the man is meant to still take care of a woman in this 21st century and his family, but yet the woman is being given, she wants to be equal to the man.
Okay, so I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
Because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Women, first of all, I'm a successful businesswoman. it's not like we want to work. I'll tell you the truth.
The women don't want to work.
It's not like we want to work.
But they want power.
This is a survival mode for us.
If
every woman wants to be a baby, right? In my office, I can come and be the boss. When I get home, I want to be your baby. I want to be a baby, right? Let them handle it. I don't know. See, sometimes it's condition. It's condition. We don't want superiority. We are not fighting with people. We are not dragging anything. Honestly, we are not. It's just that these days men are moving mad. Honestly,
if women remain proper, I think a lot of guys will behave well. Let me tell you something. You guys are a force of nature. You are a great force of nature. If you say a woman is the only species that can transform a spirit to a human being through birth.
Give it up.
You understand?
Yep.
You guys are a force of nature, but the problem is that I don't know if it's feminism or just the new world order have made women lost their place, and you think that what you guys are doing right now should be your place. Let me tell you something. If women come together and say that we want G-Wagons before we have men access to our body, do you know what's going to happen?
What?
G-Wagon will finish in the market. Men will use their last card to go and get those G-Wagons. So the way women move, that's what men move to. Okay, for example, I'm into the nightlife business. Sometimes we call beautiful ladies, we even pay them. We put them on, we give them free drinks. Where women are, give the next 1 hour, let them make Snapchats, post and all of that. Men will start trooping in. So women don't know their power. Femininity is your power. So what am I trying to say right now?
See the thing, we want to be feminine, but the word is hard.
What I'm trying to say is that the word wouldn't be hard for you guys if you guys remain feminine.
Okay, now, I want to be feminine. Maybe I can't pay my rent. Will I not work?
Women, listen. If you play your cards well, somebody is there that will pay your rent.
And if I now don't like him, how will I pay him back?
You can find someone that you like that wants to do these things for you. That's what I'm saying. The thing is that women don't want to really do stuff for men anymore. You want to have it's like a mentality that you are in cages, you are a victim, so you now want to be liberated. You want to have your own, which is okay. I believe every woman should have her own. But these days, what is the incentive for a man to actually come out and do things for women, where all you hear is that, oh, men has come, men ain't shit, men are this, men are that.
But that's a percentage.
So it's a very high percentage.
Say the truth, are men not really getting into that axis of being a scum these days?
Yes, it's happening. There are a lot of men that are into that. But what I want to say is that there's an information that women are getting that is not helping them. You want a traditional man, but you don't want to be a traditional woman yourself. Let's go on a Vox pub right now and go and tell girls on the streets, do you respect men? A lot of girls don't just respect men.
Well, respect is earned. I hope you know that.
Okay, should I respect a woman?
If she ends it, respect is earned.
It's a national anthem that they say respect women, respect women, respect women.
Yes, but there's a way.
In fact, during Mother's Day, they will say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful women. And all of that. During Father's Day, they will say Happy Father's Day to the hardworking, responsible men. Are they not irresponsible women? Is it not women that will give birth and throw it in dustbin? Is it not women that will abandon their children? Are they not there? But there's this atmosphere of hate for men. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. So what is the incentive that I have as a man to do everything for ladies? A lot of ladies are preaching that, they are not meant to be in the kitchen. So if you're not meant to be in the kitchen, why should I be in the field working for your ass?
Maybe because she's also in the field. You can't expect a woman to work.
I don't need you to be there.
That's the thing. Hold on. The people that say that is people that are working. You can't expect me to be in the field and then come back, the same field you are in, and then come back and then enter the kitchen. And when I'm done, I'm going to take care of the kids.
Why not?
I mean, no.
Why not?
That is what you can pay for. We can have a maid.
Do you also state the things that men do aside from the work that they do?
I feel like now, I tell my friends, things you can pay for, there's no need to stress for it.
Yeah.
Right? Except that woman, if that woman is a full-time housewife,
that's her office.
I mean, that is your office. Yeah. But you can't expect me to finish working. I'm tired. I told one of my friends this thing. I said, see, I'm not your mother. Oh. Me and you, we're working. God assigned 24 hours to both of us. Mine is not bigger than yours. I can't finish working, and maybe you didn't even work that day, and then I come back. I'm tired. At least you didn't even go anywhere. You're supposed to even give me food. I mean, now mama born me. Now person born me. Let me rest. You expect me to go into the kitchen, and then when I'm done,
but you didn't. You don't have to do that if you have a proper man next to you. That's what I'm saying.
Men don't collect.
Now, I want to tell you something. I don't know about other men, but for me, I'm building myself to be the kind of man that my wife will work. She will have what she's doing. But first of all, I can't even get with a woman that do a 9 to 5.
That means you have to open a business for her.
You understand? So I'm a business person. I would definitely open a business for her. This wouldn't work for every man.
Yeah.
So if this is not working for you, maybe you're a 9 to 5 as a man, and okay, you want a lady that will do 9 to 5, then you guys will start from there. That is fine. But you cannot be pressuring that woman to come and be cooking for you every day.
That's unfair.
That's what I'm saying. It's really unfair. But at least as a woman, at least 2 times in a week, 3 times in a week is fine to do those things.
And that's why I say love is important. When you love somebody, you want the person to eat your food. When you love somebody, you'll be doing extra. You can be tired and you say, oh, there's one food I saw, let me prepare it for my husband or for my fiance or my boyfriend, right? Love play a very, very important role because you do things without even knowing. Nobody send you. Only you send yourself. Okay. Do you understand? So it's very important to love as well in this generation, no matter how much that person is giving you, no matter how much you think, because
a lot of women, they can date monkeys if the monkeys have money. That's just the truth. This money problem that's the biggest issue that we have. You understand? So that's the issue.
You are coming for us, but
no, it's not about. I'm coming for everybody. When I come for the men, you people don't talk. So, guys, the thing is that as I was saying, if I'm to get a wife, I can open even multiple business for her. This lady. Okay, I can open multiple businesses for her. This lady can go check her nail salon, check her boutique, and all of that. To do that in 2 hours, the driver brings her back home. She takes care of the home.
Pero, you are fucking rich. Talk about the average Nigerian.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I say men are becoming too lazy and feminine today. I believe that the major problem we have as people, right, is that men want to be women want to be men.
Okay.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Okay. Come for
so, first of all, a lot of ladies will be looking for guys that once you just start dating this guy, the next thing, the first week, the guy will give you 1 million naira.
Please just come for the guys. Leave girls out of this.
I will come for everybody, please. They want relationship. This is why a lot of girls are in the streets right now, because they know that all these baddies that you are talking about, a lot of them cannot get what they get from one man.
Yeah, true.
They have to sleep with multiple men.
True.
And I don't know what queen that you are thinking that you have to. Which kind of queen or baddie or boss chick that you are that if you don't suck a dick, you won't. You can't fund your lifestyle. Okay. You are not a baddie. You are not. If that's the definition of a boss chick, I don't want to be with a boss chick. Like, seriously, and let's be factual. As I said, what men want and what women want have not changed. We are just deceiving ourselves.
Okay, what do you think a woman?
Even good men want sex. Even good women want money. You understand?
Okay.
So, my dear, when a woman wants a man that she can look up to, a woman wants a man that she can feel protected around.
Yeah.
If something happens to her child right now, she knows that this man can take care of it and they can stand strong. These are the women that men want. So sometimes I laugh at women when they condemn polygamy. I really laugh about them. To them,
I condemn it too.
You condemn polygamy, but a lot of women, if they ban polygamy now, and when I mean ban polygamy, I'm saying that, you know, all the men should stick with their wife. They should not have side chicks and all of that. How these girls go take the travel abroad now? True. How would they be traveling abroad? How would they be doing lifestyle? Or is it the waist trainer you are selling that you are to go to Santorini?
Oh my God, Jesus! Why are you coming for them?
Women want polygamy. See, one thing is that you cannot really listen to a woman. I'm sorry, because a lot of time you guys don't even know what you want to eat for lunch. A lot of time, you understand? You say one thing. Don't listen to what women have to say a lot of the time. Listen to watch what they react to. You guys react to rich men that are competent, men that have status in the society. That's what you react to. We as men, we react to sexy women, curved women.
Now marry them now. Why on they marry the ones?
If that curved girl now decides to mellow herself and be at home and do well, we will marry them.
Okay.
But when I know that, okay, you are curved, you are all of that, and what you are using it to do is be with one chief and one allergy and here and there, and you are up and down, lying that you are doing one business and all of that. Like, why would I put that in my house?
As we round up.
You know that, see, why men are very cautious of this thing is that, first of all, thank God for DNA test, right? If not for DNA test, right? The only way that men could regulate women is, or raise children that are theirs, is by making sure that this girl is modest. She's a kind of girl that can just easily be loose and sleep with people. So we still have that thing in us. It's in our DNA to make sure that, I mean, once a guy feel like his girl can just go and sleep with another man just like that, like that affects his ego and respect. That it affects the respect he feels that lady have for him. You understand? So it's very important to us, right? Very important to us. And the truth is that,
okay, as we round up, I have a question. The last question before we round up, because I don't even know. You can't make me question my own self. What is this now? Okay, so yeah, let me ask you a question. So, can you marry a baddie that was on the streets, that have been to every family, at least one member of every family don't knock her? Then she now say, okay, I want to mellow down. Like you said, a body that can mellow down. And she said she wants to now mellow down for marriage. Will you agree?
Jesus can forgive your sin, but he doesn't clear body counts, you know. So the truth is that a lot of relationship and marriages are heading for doom. Because the truth is that the majority of young girls are into prostitution and all of that. The majority. Let's not lie. So now, some might not be doing it as if it's clear business. Some they get supermarkets, some they get mall, some they get small kiosks.
It's not fair, because guys also have business and they believe that every money he makes is from his business. Why do they not believe that every money a girl makes is from her business? It's hard because even as a good girl that you are, if you want a man in your life, you expect that man to do something for your business. True or false? Sometimes it's not monetary. A lot of time is monetary. No, because I'll tell you the truth. So can you date a guy for 2 years that have never supported your business in one way, financially? Let me tell you. Yes, if you can support it. Hold on. Wait, I go give you. If you can, so there are some men that might not give you financial support, but they are giving you technical
Ideas.
They are giving you ideas. They are building you apps. They are building you website. They are structuring your business. They are making life easy for your business. In fact, they have taken your business. They are helping you to apply for grants. See, I always tell people, if you think money is the most important thing in life, you already failed.
Yeah.
There are some people that might not be able to give you money, but they can make you a billionaire. They can give you so much value and impact that you cannot afford to forget them in your life. I told you, I have been in both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
I've been with someone that gave me value, and I've been with someone that gave me money. I would choose someone that gave me value.
Because you have the money now.
So my final question is, how do you crawl back into someone's life that you lost, that you people broke up, but you have decided and discovered that you don't get better? You want to sneak into the person's life?
So it depends on how did she leave, or how did the person leave?
They break up, no honey.
It depends. Like for
okay, it didn't involve cheating.
Okay.
Right? It didn't
involve disrespect.
It didn't involve disrespect. Of course, they love each other. It didn't involve the fact that the girl did not love him. It's just maybe
she was attending
she
to
was
other
still
men.
yeah, she was still
Yeah, that's disrespectful, very disrespectful to a man.
You're
Because
still just talking. It's just talking.
Talking. Why are you talking to another man if you have your man? So here's the thing, a lot of times it's very easy to deceive women, right? So a guy can come and be talking to you and be doing all the nice things that maybe your boyfriend was doing at the beginning of the relationship, that when you guys, the honeymoon stage is over, and as a woman sometimes you want to still feel that, and men, please try to still make your woman feel like that, right? Once in a while. I know it's not easy, but there's this new guy. A new guy will come with an energy that you feel like, oh, this guy is better than the present guy I'm with. But trust me, if you are with that next guy, within 6 months you will go back to what you left. That's why a lot of women are in circles, and a lot of women feel like they can always greener at the other side. Sometimes social media is the killer of so many relationships. You see a couple that they might be fighting at home, but they will come on social media and then do all the lovey-dovey stuff, and then you say, why can't my boyfriend do this
like
for
this.
me? Why can't my boyfriend be like this? Please, if you are believing in social media, don't. A lot of women also don't want correction. You want a man that is, more, that is financially more stable than you are. You want a man that is more competent, more connected, and all of that. Then finally, when you get that man, you don't want to listen to him. Maybe he's a kind of man that all his life and the kind of life he lives, maybe he has tons of workers. This man have 100 workers under him. He controls people and all of that. Make sure that, and then he comes and tells you what to do, and you don't want to listen to him. You feel like there's a nice word they call them misogynist, and
What do you call it?
misogynist.
Okay.
Once a guy wants to, put a woman in check, a lot of women feel like this guy is being controlling and all of that.
They'll say
Yes,
it's a narcissist.
there can be this negative control, but if it's just the normal one that that this guy is doing for your good, a lot of times ladies don't even like that. They feel like nobody should tell me what to do. Like I had a lady telling me the other day that nobody should own her, or
nobody owns anybody.
Nobody owns anybody. But why should I die for something, or lay my life down, or give my last kobo for something that is not mine? Mention one thing that a man would give his life for that he doesn't own.
His mother, he doesn't own her.
So in 2024, I believe that in dating, I advise guys, if you cheat and she finds out, leave.
Why?
If she cheats and you find out, leave. See, women don't forgive easily. They don't forget. That's what I would advise guys. But you're talking about a girl now trying to crawl back. It depends on how she left. A man like me, there's a way you leave and disrespect me, I will never want to have you back. So it depends on the kind of man. There are some men that can accept disrespect and all of that, and it's cool. But if there's a genuine change of character and behavior, and you're willing to, sort things out, and it has to take work. The same way, if a man cheats and his wife finds out or whatever, you know, you can always, it will take work for him to gain a little bit of that trust back. So same way, it's same way. You have to do the work to get
To
back to that guy. You understand?
a lot of patience.
Yeah, yeah. It takes a lot of patience, you know.
But is it always worth it?
It depends. It depends. In this case, it seems the man is the prize, right? So,
Did you just say that?
yeah, men are the prize for real.
Okay.
At the end of the day, men are the prize, right?
Ooh-wee.
So, if you want to go back to him, I mean, if this man, I mean, he's enjoy his life now and whatever, or maybe he still misses you, but maybe he doesn't want to show it. But you know that this kind of man, I can imagine that it's not just a random man, because if he's like every man, you would have seen someone else and all of that. And a lot of women will not admit it, but they left good guys, especially in their young age. There are good guys that would have, you know, been with them, taking care of them, taking care of their children and all of that, and start a good family with. But women will leave because they feel like they can get better somewhere. They are not getting enough. They have victimization mentality, you know, and all of that. I've seen this in so many cases. I've spoken to women that they opened up to me and says, trust me, I'm jealous of this guy because right now we're dating and his current wife could be me, because maybe he wasn't as rich, but now he's doing well on all of that. I wish I stayed. I wish I got locked when I was younger and all of that. Right now, they get to a certain age that the men that they want when they were in their 20s don't want them anymore. And women need to be honest with other women. You need to be honest to the younger generation. Stop lying to them and telling them that, oh, a better man is going to come and all of that. Sometimes this thing happens once in a lifetime.
Sometimes you meet that person once.
Once.
Goes both ways, even
Because,
men.
yeah.
Sometimes it's just once you meet the person that gives you that kind of fire, that bond, or that value.
And
That
guess
connection.
what? The person that is meant for you is not meant to always be nice. Even God, that is our Father, He punishes us sometimes. If you read the Bible, there were places where, I mean, Jesus Christ beats people in the temple. You understand? Sometimes when you are building a relationship, it's not meant to always be rosy and nice and all of that. But a lot of times, people are looking for things to be 100%. It cannot be 100%. Some people lose 70% because they are chasing for 30%. How can you be losing 70% because you are
You
chasing
are not
30?
Jesus that
And
will
at
leave
the end of
99 to go for one.
and at the end of the day, you don't even get anyone at all.
At all.
It's very possible. So
Anyway, we've spoken a lot,
Yeah.
and Jesus Christ, my head is full. I think I should enroll in your mentorship class. Really, because I
Thank
mean,
you.
ooh, you're opening my eyes to see the other side. We women, we assume a lot. We like there's this series my pastor is doing right now in church, relationship and love and all of that.
I go to Harvesters.
Yes.
Oh, that's my church.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
And then I'm realizing we women, we want to talk. Me, I want to talk. Oh. I want to talk, but men don't want to talk. What are you running from? You know?
Men don't want to talk.
Yes,
What do
like
you mean they don't
how
want to talk?
men hate confrontation.
Yes.
But women, we will tell you beforehand to prepare your mind. That conversation, then the man will be running away, dodging.
Yeah.
So that's how men are. But we women, we see it like, why don't you want to talk about it? I want to talk now. It's now, you know. So there's so much we're learning about men, and even what you said, how men love respect. Even me, I
You
like
can have
respect.
that conversation, right? But
Not in a
not in a
confrontational way.
confrontational way. So here's the thing: there was a study that was done. They put women in the room and they scattered chairs and told them to arrange it. What did women do? They faced each other. They formed a circle, I think, or they faced. They
Each
were
other.
different
Yeah,
group
in
of
twos,
women.
in twos.
You know, they were facing each other. Women want to confront. When they put men in the room, scatter the chairs, they discover that men want to be side by side.
Ooh.
So they don't want to face each other, because once you're facing a man, then you are asking for war.
Ooh.
So that is why we need to understand. I've said this before. We need to understand the gender. What is unique about this gender? What is unique about this gender? If you come in front of a man, what you're looking for is war.
Oh my God! I have done that.
Yes,
And
don't
he
do it.
walked,
There are
he
different
walked
ways.
away.
Yeah.
And I was shouting. I locked the door. You're not going anywhere. I said, I just want to go out.
Now that man want to go out to cool off. Tomorrow, if he does something, and they will say it's domestic violence and all of that. I'm not approving anybody touching anybody, but what I'm
But
saying is
that's because the person respects me, right?
yeah, he
Some
respects you
people
enough to
leave.
leave, not to argue with you.
To leave his
he
house
wants-
for me. Just stay, whatever he wants.
he wants that peace of mind. You understand? So what is happening with this generation is that women are becoming too masculine. You are becoming too masculine.
But what do you rather do? What should we do? Always cry?
Not cry.
Because men these days,
Not
they
cry.
are not in touch with emotions.
No, don't say that.
I'm telling you.
See, let me tell you something. One thing, I was driving one day and I hit a guy by mistake. This guy was angry. When I saw his eyes, he was already red from inside his car. And once I drove close to him, I just whined and I said sorry.
So guys, please, let's just stop here. We've said a lot. Please don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere at DeTruthPod. And please subscribe, share, comment on this video. I'm going to let him tell you all the places you can get him.
All right, my name is Man Like Pharaoh. You can meet me at Man Like Pharaoh 07 on Instagram, on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.